Hello, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday, book club day. Yes, I want to welcome all of you into our book club. Enjoy the music for just a short while. Please take what you want from me. All of me. All of me. Hello everyone. Hello Paula, how are you? Hello watchers. How is everyone this fine Wednesday? Paula, tell me how the music is. I don't want it to be too loud, but I want it there in the background. Let me know. I have a story for you guys today. Something fun for our book club. To start it off with, I thought it would be really awesome. And then we're going to get into signing in our book and into the journal. Here it is, May 28th, 2025. In the Astounding Readers Book Club, a host, TZ, created it for her friends. Her memory book cracked with the weight of countless stories, and among the dusty books and forgotten shorts, a particular book had vanished. Charmed, the Book of Shadows. It was borrowed by a club member named Paula, whose insatisfiable curiosity often led her into realms beyond the ordinary. Paula had stumbled upon the book during a stormy night, its cover adorned with intricate runes that shimmered like stars. The moment she opened it, a gust of wind swept through her house, and the pages fluttered wildly, revealing incantations that danced before her eyes. Enchanted, she took it to her bedroom, unaware of the chaos it would unleash. Days turned into weeks, and the book remained by her side, its power intoxicating. Paula began to weave spells, conjuring illusions, and bending the elements to her will. But with each incantation, shadows crept closer, whispering secrets of the book's true nature. It was not merely a collection of spells. It was a key to a realm long forgotten, a realm that sought to reclaim what is lost. One fateful evening, as the moon hung heavy in the sky, Paula realized the book was not hers to keep. The air cracked with energy, and the shadows coalesced into a figure, a guardian of the book, bound to reclaim it. With her heart pounding, Paula faced the guardian, understanding that to return the book was to restore balance. In a final act of courage, she relinquished the book, watching as it vanished into ether, leaving behind a whisper of magic and a promise of adventures yet to come. I hope you all enjoyed that mini story for our book club only. And I used one of our club members, Paula, as the character for that short story. Thank you, Paula, for the use of your name. I appreciate that. All right, let's get into our book we have today. Our watchers are here. Thank you so much for coming in. And we have Paula and myself. And I'm going to erase. Dee is always here. Something probably came up. And we can always put her and Anna back in. If they show up, they're usually always here bright and early. We will get them added back in when they come in. Oh, you're welcome, Paula. Did you like it? I knew you would like that, girl. We are reading starting now. We are almost finished with it. And I have our questions here, but we will get into that after our journal books. So let's get out our journal books. If you have your journal, get it out. And I was thinking about this last week. And I was thinking, what can I put in my journal? And I got thinking, oh yes, I have some copies of my members' homeworks that they have done for me. So I am going to take these copies and put them in my journal. This is our book club journal. So I am going to put them in the journal. I'll be right back, y'all. I forgot my scissors. Got my little snowman scissors I got from my daughter. My cute little snowman. But yeah, I want to use these in my journal. I thought, how fun is that? Listen to me as I say. And it still has their names on it right here. And I'm going to put it on this page right here. How fun is that going to be to have that part of my journal? I thought that would be really nice. All right, I got to get my glue unstuck. There we go. Oh, nice. Push it right on the page. Now, Paula's is from an email, so I'm going to go ahead and see. All right, I can cut this end off right here. I can cut a little more off. Okay. Oh no. All right. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to make this fit and have Paula's name on there, so let's get this glued in first. Oh, nice. Look at that. Now I can take her name and cut it out. Then I'm going to glue her name right there. And the last part of the sentence, and we can glue that right down here on the end. There, da-da. That way I have both of their homeworks in here on that page. And to offset that, I want to put, let's see. I like this with the little angel in it. So let's see. Let's cut off some of the top. Then I can put this one right here. And then it looks like we have two full page backgrounds. Keep track of time, being so serious, idiots. Oh, nice. Before the clock runs out, sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when there, nice. I have two of my members' homeworks in here showing that they have their journals they work on. And that reminds me, let me share. Dee had sent me part of her journal. I'm going to share it with you real quick. Yes, you're right. Caring all the way. Back here, we're like, Ben, where have you been? Hidden for so long. Like a weed amongst the roses. I am, and I am so precious human. Oh, how amazing his feeling is to see the delight in her eyes. Immediate craving. How right we are for each other. Dee, that is awesome. I love that, Dee. Thank you. Thank you. And that is part of her journal she shared with us today. All right, let's move on back to this fun journal. Now, I'd like to talk about friendship a little bit friendships and empathy and caring while we're doing our journals. You know, it's so nice to have those that are there for you, that have empathy, that understand. Hi, Anna, there you are. Hello, hello, my dear friend. How are you? Did you get my email, Anna, that I had sent you? It's okay. We did our homework. I sent you an email about your homework, and that's okay if you didn't get it done. You can do next week, this week's homework. All right, let me put Anna in our book real quick. Anna is now here at the meeting. Let's get her written in. Anna joined us about a week ago. That's okay, girl, that's okay. All right. So we're going to talk about friendships while we're doing our... It is awesome. It doesn't matter how far away you are to someone. You can be a very close friend to someone who lives hundreds of miles away. You can write letters, emails, talk on the phone, get to know each other. And then when you do finally get to meet in person, how joyous that would be, because you know everything about each other and you talk and you share your lives with a friend, someone who really cares about you. And once you get a good friend, don't let them go. Hang on to them with all your might, because good friends are hard to find. So, amidst the homework here, I would love to put this flower sticker for the friendships that I have made, not only in my book club, but in my YouTube videos. Through those YouTube, and I've made some very, very close friends, and I love them and appreciate them. Now, I do want to have a representation of emails and letter writing to my friends, so I'm going to use this. It has a picture of a girl, and it looks like a letter, so I'm definitely putting this in my journal on friendships. Oh, nice. That is looking good. I love picture journaling. I love picture journaling. All right, and because friendships make us happy, I want to find one of my smiley faces. Oh, this one will stand out. Nice. And it kind of goes with the black and white print and the... Yeah, we definitely got to use this, because this will really be a good reminder of friendship. Just got to find the end of this sticker and stick it right to the book. Oh, come on, sticker. All right. When all else fails, use glue. What the heck? And I want to put the smiley face right there. How nice. That is looking good, everyone. Yeah, that's one of my biggest things, is I treat my friends the way I want to be treated. If I'm honest with them, I want them to be honest with me. I won't sugarcoat anything, so I don't expect them to sugarcoat anything with me. So always remember to treat your friends like you want to be treated. And I'm going to use this double flower sticker as making new friends. This flower is for the friends we've already made in the book club and in YouTube. And this is a dual flower representing the friends we are going to make. So I like that representation. Now let's find a cute sticker. I want a really cute sticker. Oh, the owl can represent being wise with your friendships. Be wise. Treat your friends the way you want to be treated, and they will never stray from you. Yes, a good representation. Be wise in your friendships. That is awesome, awesome advice. That is looking good, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and put... Here's a good one, too, that would go good with friendships. Let me know what you guys think. It doesn't matter what others are doing. It matters what you are doing. You know how some people say, well, so-and-so does it, or so-and-so is doing it. No. Doesn't matter what so-and-so is doing. What matters is what you're doing. So keep that in mind. You do not have to be like others. Be yourself. Be who you are, and don't let anyone take that from you. Awesome, awesome advice, you guys. Doesn't matter what others are doing. It matters what you are doing. I love that on our friendship pages. Oh, here's a good one for our friends. May your week be filled with good thoughts, kind people, and happy moments. Yay! Yes, I like this sticker. That fits perfectly. May your week be filled with good thoughts, kind people, and happy moments. I love that. Let's put that. Oh, I don't want to cover up Paula's name or Dee's, so let's go ahead. Put it over our flower. Oh yeah, I like that. May your week be filled with good thoughts, kind people, happy moments. Got writing letters to friends we make out of town. The dual flowers to make new friends. Be wise with your friendships. And don't worry what others are doing. What matters is what you are doing. As long as you do the right thing, other things do not matter. All right, so here's another good sticker for start each day with a grateful heart. Start each day with a grateful heart, and you will never go wrong. Be grateful to the Lord for all you are given, and you will never go wrong. Start each day with a grateful heart. What a book I am creating, y'all. I have the homework from the members. May your week be filled with good thoughts, kind people, happy moments. Start each day with a grateful heart. And of course, we're happy because we've made good friendships and new friendships with a dual flower, making new friends. Be wise with your friendships. Don't worry about what others are doing. It matters what you are doing. And of course, our written letter. What an awesome entry to our picture journal. And there you have it, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful journal for this week. And I hope your journals are coming along. Please share them with us. If you want to take a picture of your journal, I would appreciate it. Share your journal with us. And I will share it at the beginning of the live of the book club. And let others see how well you are doing. Let's get into our club meeting. Okay, Paula. Okay, honey. Gotta take the doctor's call. Let's move on to the club meeting. Paula will join us as soon as she's done talking to her doctor. And if you want to put your answer in the chat down below, please do. I would appreciate it. Let's talk about chapter 30, Robin and Roy. Now, last week during the book read, we read chapter 30. Not what I expected, but it's what we got. Robin and Roy got back together. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk that those two, almost to the end of the book, and those two get back together? So my number one question was, were you surprised at Robin and Roy getting back together? And if you were, how do you feel about that? If you want to answer in the comments after the live, please do so. Or you can answer in the comments tonight during the live book read. Or you can answer right now. How did you feel about Robin and Roy? Here's how I feel. Shocked. In this part of the book, I just did not expect Robin and Roy to get together. I just didn't. I'm shocked. And then that takes me to question 2. Question 3. Question 3. Do you feel Roy was sincere about checking on Robin, or was it a means of getting her alone to talk? I say a little bit of both. I really do. I say a little bit of both. He wanted to get her back by herself, out of the workforce, out of the office, and be able to talk alone with her. How do you think Roy really feels about Robin's tattoo? Now, if you remember, Robin got a tattoo in a couple chapters back. She got a tattoo. And he's seen the tattoos. So that leads me right into question 5. Paula says yes and no. That's where I'm at with that, Paula. So how do you feel? How do you think Roy really feels about Robin's tattoo? Let me know how you think he really feels. I think he don't like it. I'm thinking that because they both work in law, I truly don't think he appreciates the tattoo, but I don't think he's going to let it interfere. So, that takes me to question 5. Should Robin have told Roy what the tattoo means this soon in their relationship? No, I disagree. She should not have told him. Number 1, they just got back together, right? Robin told him to hit the road, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to work. And now they get back together and she tells him right off the bat, like they have been seeing each other for months and months and months. Big mistake. I don't think she should have told him. Okay. Anna, I got a question for you. In the book, starting now, who is your favorite character? I meant to ask you that last week and I forgot. So, let me know who your favorite character is. Yeah, that's true, Paula. It really is none of his business, but he made it his business when he asked her about it. So, I think she shouldn't have told him so soon getting back together. I really think she should have waited. But she didn't. She told him, so now she made it his business too. All right, guys. Here's a couple quotes from the book. And I marked the pages here. I want to share them with you. We have... Okay. Here is one of my favorite quotes. I don't know that anyone has ever... Whoa, there goes the books. I don't know that anyone has ever said anything more beautiful or more perfect to me. Now, that is what Roy said to Robin. And it does show, I mean, the reason I picked it is because he's letting her know what she said about the tattoo is perfect. Do I still think it's too soon after that? Yes. Now, here's a quote by Robin. Don't fight it, okay? And Roy's response was, I don't think I could if I wanted to. So there are 3 favorite quotes from chapter 30 that I just love. And I'm going to read this little tidbit here that I had marked for you guys. I came today to drop off the soup. I assumed you were sick, so I am not really prepared, you know, to talk about this. Robin wasn't about to let him go so soon. You're here now, though, she argued. That I am, he said, and stared at his hands. So, that paragraph right there tells us he did wonder if she was sick, but he also came with a motive, right? His motive was, and that takes us back to question 3. Do you feel Roy was sincere about checking on Robin, or was it a means by getting her alone? So there, that answered our question in that paragraph right there. He had a bit of a motive. He wanted to get her alone, but he wasn't prepared to do it that day. He was not prepared to do it, but she did it. She kind of forced the issue on him. What does it stand for, he asked, and then glanced up when she hesitated. Now, here's why I chose this paragraph. Listen to Robin's words, her words. It's a little embarrassing, actually, she said, resisting the urge to pull her hand free. If she hadn't craved his touch, even in the most innocent of ways, she would have. Just being this close to him made her feel lightheaded. In her entire life, Robin had never felt this strongly about any man, not even her ex-husband, as brief as that marriage had been. The tattoo embarrasses you, Roy asked. Not really. Then the meaning. Not that either, she admitted. Then what embarrasses you? She held her breath for several seconds before she was willing to tell him. And here she goes, divulging too much information too soon. My feelings for you. Robin stared at him, unable to breathe, unable to even think. Feelings, Roy asked, his voice low and carefully modulated. Turning to her wrist so he could see her tattoo again, she said, I haven't told anyone what this Chinese character means, but I'll tell you. His gaze held hers. Now, you can see, if you are just getting back with this person, why would you divulge something so soon? I mean, just 2 chapters ago, she wanted to dump him because he wanted her to be his ex-wife, and she wasn't about to do that. So that kind of tells the story right there. All right, guys, we are done with that. Now, let's do our pros and cons from last week. Now, neither Paula or I got our pros and cons done last week. I was really busy, but we both did it this week. And I will read mine first. Pros and cons of Libby adopting Ava's baby. Feel free to jump in and tell me how you guys feel, whether it be in the chat or the comments. And do me a favor, y'all. Please support my channel. Hit that like. All right. Pros. It would fill the void of not having a child of her own. Pro 2. It would make Ava feel secure in adopting out her baby. I only could really think of 2 pros. Now, my cons were a lot more, and that kind of tells you something. Here are my cons. Libby is not stable in her life with relationships. Her practice is brand new, and it requires a lot of time. All right, my second con, the grandmother. Nobody really knows to the extent of Ava's grandmother's take on the baby. Yeah, she's yelled and complained and was in shock, and she spouted off a bunch of things when she found out that Ava was truly pregnant. But do we truly know how the grandmother feels? No, that is a con. Ava being so close to the situation, would she end up maybe babysitting for Libby and then want the baby back? So really, in being friends with Ava and wanting to adopt Ava's baby, who is only 13, by the way, I think she would end up babysitting and then spending time with the baby and then asking for the baby back. So, weigh and measure that con. Let me know what you guys think about those 3 cons, either down below in the chat or in the comments if you choose. Now, Paula did her pros and cons. Paula had 3 pros. The baby will be well loved. Well, yeah, that I guess I could have came up with that pro. That's a good pro, Paula. Would have a place to call home and would have a loving mother. Very good. I like all those as very good pros. Now let's get into her cons, which she also had 4 cons, which is 1 more than the pro. Libby started her own practice. So that is in agreement. Baby would take up more of her time. Same as in mine. Her practice would be taking up a lot of her time as well as the baby. Which then takes us to one of my cons. Who would babysit the baby? Uh-huh. And her fourth con is sometimes she would have to have the babysitter stay over to help with the baby if there's a case that she's having trouble with. Exactly. That takes us right back to the babysitter situation. She's unprepared for babysitters. So Ava, no doubt being Libby's friend and the baby's mother, real mother, would end up staying overnight with the baby or babysitting the baby, and that could lead to the worst con of all. Ava wanted the baby back. So Libby really has a lot to think about in this situation. And I can't wait to see where the author is going to take it. I cannot wait to get into chapter 31 to see if we are going to read about the baby again tonight and where she is going in this book with that. All right, we had homework. Write about a day in the life of an old used prom dress. And I am going to start with mine. Today I watched as my girl opened up her closet. Here I was, in deep with blue patterns reminiscent of a twilight sky. Delicate silver threads like stars. I was yearning to be worn. Wait a second. She snatched me up. Over her arm I went. Driving in the car was a refreshing venture from the stale closet. I was handed over to another girl who boo-hooed and awed over me. Another night I will shine. And that is the day in the life of an old used prom dress. Now I'm going to read Deidre's. Let's get Deidre's out. And Deidre wrote, oh no, there I go again, looking over all the prom dresses for prom night. No one will pick me. They never do. I don't understand either, said Taffy your dress, because you are so beautiful with that tulle and ivory lace, and especially your gorgeous olive velvet. Then Peach Lace says, look, Olive, I believe your time has come. There, look at her eyes sparkling. Those green eyes and her red hair, which looks like it's on fire. Yes, you're right. She's coming all the way back here. Where have you been hidden for so long? Like a weed among the roses. And here I am on the precious human. Oh, amazing this feeling is to see the delight in her eyes. And immediately knowing how right we are meant for each other. I love it, Dee. I love it. 2 good prom dress lives. That prom dress was in the back of the store, and the girl went all the way to the back to find her. How awesome is that? All right, now, oh, my fingers are cramping, y'all. Let's read Paula's. I would take an old used prom dress, put on some lace down the, I think Paula misunderstood the homework, but we're going to read it anyway because it sounds like a good idea. I would take an old prom dress, put some lace down the front of the bodice, then turn around and take some sequins and put it on the lace and make it sparkle. Make it look like brand new again. And plus, just wear it like it's never been worn before. But it will have to be blue like Cinderella's dress and feel like $1,000,000 in it. Very good, Paula. I like what you would do with an old used prom dress. The question or the story was, write about a day in the life of an old used prom dress. All right, guys, let's move on to next week's homework. Write it down, please. I have it marked with the date. Let's see, I marked the page. Uh-oh, I think my little bookmark fell out. Maybe I went this way. That was last week's. All right, let's see. I lost my page, so let me pick something here. All right. I don't like to pick nothing extremely hard because we all have busy lives. Can I do a story? Yes, you can, Anna. Yes, I will read it next week. You sure can. Go ahead and email it to me and I will definitely read it. Yes, you can. Here's an easy breezy one, y'all. All right, this is for next week, which will be June, I think. Won't we be? Yeah, we'll be in June. All right, this is for June. All right. Pretend you're a tiny fish. Pretend you're a tiny fish. Convince a hungry shark not to eat you. Just a creative paragraph, y'all. Pretend you're a tiny fish and convince a hungry shark not to eat you. Paula, yours was great, honey. Don't down yourself like that. Yours was great. You misunderstood. You misunderstood the homework, but what you did was extremely, very good. You could take a prom dress and redesign it. So there's nothing to be sorry about, girl. You did an excellent job on that. An excellent job. All right, I'm going to put my bookmark in there so I don't mess up again and lose our homework for that. That one's going to be fun, y'all. It's going to be fun. You're a tiny fish and you have to convince a shark not to eat you. How fun is that going to be? So, do me a favor, Paula, retract your comment. I would appreciate that because I think you did an excellent job. So you take that I'm sorry right out of there. You have nothing to be sorry about, girl. Nothing to be sorry about. And I want to thank everyone for coming in the club today. Don't forget, tonight, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have the book read and going right into chapter 31. The book is almost done. You can still join us, though. It's easy to catch up where we're at. So, be yourself. Always be kind. Make new friends and stay positive, y'all. And I'll see you tonight in the live stream, starting now with Debbie McComber. See you tonight, guys. Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. So last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come
ago.